Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, and it's been quite some time since I've done a loot capsule episode, and this will be the first edition of the Arcane capsule that came out at the same time as the stats revamp. And I think that's part of the reason why this one is depreciating more slowly, because I think it's got the same rates as the previous one, but the previous one, like, it dropped in price within like a week, and we are now almost 3 weeks in, and like right about now the capsules themselves sell for less than 2,000, but I'm still able to sell them for roughly 5 to 9. Like, it kind of goes up and down, but that signals that it's time for me to start opening them. And I did like a little bit of research this time around before shooting the video, so I kind of know like where everything's going. So I'll start out with the emblems, and those are based on Magic / Justice League Dark. I'm not going to be using any of those except for the Raven one. So I'm going to try to get the Raven one on all of my heroes, and that's probably the rarest one. So I might be blowing money on that. But it's set up in the same way as others, where there are a bunch of common ones, and then you have like a couple in the middle and like a couple rare ones. So currently on all of my alts, I bought the 4 most common ones for a low price, and I'm just hoping to get the rares when I open the capsules or when they lower in price. If Raven is the rarest one, I think that's currently 2 million. Let me just take a quick look at that, because I have my other account looking at the broker. So Raven, emblem. Okay, Raven comes in at 1.2, the lowest. So that kind of tells you that these emblems are more common, if that's the rarest one. Let me see where Zatanna is at. So Zatanna is 200k, so one of the middle ones. And Etrigan comes in at 100k, also one of the middle ones. So there's probably a rare one that I'm not thinking of. But the prices don't seem too bad on that. The gear is called Green Knight. That one I actually haven't decided which character I'm putting it on, because I always want it for my main, so it might go on Alyssa. Or it might go on my Green Lantern, because that's one character that might actually use more of the pieces. So I'm going to check out the prices on that one as we get deeper into the promo. But I think what I'll do is I'll try to collect the full suit and not consume it yet, because this one doesn't necessarily have to go on my main, because it's not like higher gear or anything. It's just a style collection. The 3 collection items this time around there are 2 celestial inspired auras, one for blessed and one for corrupted. The blessed one actually looks like a good yellow lantern emblem, aura. And I don't have a yellow lantern, but it also could be a good Speed Force one, so I'm definitely going to put that one on my speedster, on my 1 speedster. The Dark Celestial Aura is going to go on my celestial villain who is using a full corrupt loadout, except for the supercharged generator, which only has a blessed skin to it. But yeah, it's going to go on that character. The rarest item is a pair of wings inspired by the avatar of Sin, and that is going to go on my main villain, Takesis, who is logged onto my other computer, because I have to reference what she has so far, and she has only one item. But it's good to have that up on the other computer for reference, since we have a choice now, so I don't want to collect the same thing twice. The collection I'm looking for is Tokens of Sin, of which she only has Gotham City Police Badge. Okay, so with all of that in mind, I can start opening the 10 on this premium account, which still has a whole bunch of free stabilizer keys. So capsule number 1, we have gear and bytes. And we're still getting those mainframe bots. Getting a lot of Green Knight gear. And the gear, I expect it to be following the same pattern as all the previous capsules. So we're going to see the gloves and belt that are most common. And then at the rare end, of course, the chest, back, and head. Okay, so we've got some fragments, emblem. I think it looks like we're getting bytes in all of them, so I'm not even going to mention that anymore. Collector's capsule, that's what we want. I'm rolling the gear on most of these. And then we've got the magical moat. Collector's capsule. And another collector's capsule. Last one, and an emblem. So if we look at the total here, there should be 10 subcapsules, and there are. Because just like the previous capsule, everyone is going to return at least one item that's not in game. So we got 4 of the Green Knight, 4 collector's capsules, and 2 for the emblems. And we got 2 motes, and one of them also gave us fragments. So let's start with the least exciting, the emblems. Shade is one of the common ones that's currently valued at under 10k, I believe. And Etrigan is one of the middle ones, currently valued at 100k. So that was a good roll. Currently I have Etrigan 1 on each account, and then my top characters also have Etrigan. So just to make sure that one is covered already. I think what I'll do with this one is just sell it and then buy more of them when the price goes down. Because right now it's actually still worth it to sell every single thing I get, but I do want to make some progress in the collections and the gear. Okay, so let's open the 4 gear pieces. The shoulders, that is an excellent roll, because that tends to be one of the middle to rare items. Oh wow, the head. Boots are in the middle to common, and the common gloves. So out of this, we got 2 middle, 1 common, and 1 rare. So we rolled very good on the gear items. The collector capsules are the ones you have to write down or keep track of somewhere else. And once again, I highly recommend checking out Balkan's channel and Turikamu's channel, because those guys, while they have like alts, or at least Balkan has alts, but they tend to collect everything on their mains, so they'll have it done pretty early in the promo, and they often put videos up. So I definitely check out those videos before I decide like which alts I'm going to put them on, because like with the video you get to see everything like at multiple angles and animated if the item is animated. Alright, so let's open these 4. Let me just make sure they fall into the same place. So with the first one, Tokens of Sin. So Dark Rocks is going to be the Dark Celestial. Wonderful Toys is going to be the Blessed Celestial. So we're going to go with the Token of Sin, Spent Bullet Casing. Dark Rocks, Tokens of Sin. It's another one we don't have. Tough decision. No Tokens of Sin. Do I want to power up the Speedster first, or Dark Celestial? Both of these are pre-30 tunes. And these are all the light blue color, so if we trust the color, they're all common ones. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I'm more likely to level up the Celestial guy first. So let's go with that. Small obsidian sculpture. And last one. Wonderful Toys, Dark Rocks. Okay, so let's go with... let's just take that one. So overall, I'd say this was a good 10. The collections, they don't seem to be rare ones, but I don't know, this is my first set, so it's a start. But the highlights were, I'd say, the Green Knight helmet, the rare gear style, and 2 motes. The motes are always good. Okay, well that's it for this series, and I'll open another 10 in about a week or 2. Well, we'll see how the raids go. Okay, thanks for watching.